I know you're ready. Touch. Good girl. And get her to practice a couple times. And this is really important. This is why we use our body handling. That's why we want our dogs to be pet a lot, have their ears examined, have their body pet with a firm grip. So they get comfortable with a harness on them. They get comfortable with their vest being placed over their head. So we'll try a couple more times. Touch. Nice. Touch. Nice. So as we progress with this, we're going to expect her to start sliding her head through the vest on her own. She's getting pretty excited about it. So I'm guessing in the next couple weeks, she'll start putting her head in by herself, and then we can actually give it a cue. So when she comes in for training as a guide dog, she'll readily put her harness on with her new trainer. So we'll go ahead and start walking. Good girl. So one thing that we assess with our guide dog puppies is walking on lots of different surfaces. So we have a sidewalk here. We were just walking on grass and pavement. We always want to look at their body language too. Are they comfortable? She's panting, but she's panting because it's warm outside. But you can see she's comfortable. Her tail is just kind of hanging there. That just means she's relaxed. She doesn't have her ears perked staring at anything. She's just kind of going with the flow, which is her personality. She's not a really distracted dog. She's not a super excitable dog. When she's working, she's a lot of business. Good girl. So we're just gonna hang out here and wait for some of this traffic to pass so I can assess her body language. Sit. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. So for a puppy her age, she's about 6 months old. We want a dog that's comfortable near traffic, so we're gonna get a little bit closer. Good girl. You can see she's comfortable with the cars moving by. She's not overly distracted by them. She's not fearful. Her face, she's very interested in what I'm doing. Her face is relaxed. Her ears are relaxed. So this is a really great exposure. All of our dogs need to be comfortable with traffic, and she's doing a great job so far. All right, come on, let's keep walking. While they're walking too, so she has a relaxed tail. Good girl. She's not startled by any of the noises that are going on. She's just walking comfortably next to me. She's staying in tune to me. Good girl. Walk on the sidewalk. Okay, thank you. Walking over on the crosswalk. Our dogs need to be comfortable with cars idling in front of them. You can see again, the Smudge is very comfortable with that. Good job! All right. Okay, then we're gonna walk, come on, with some traffic coming from behind. Like I said earlier, all of our dogs need to be comfortable with traffic. Nice. And they need to be comfortable with it going any direction. So this is a really awesome place where we practice that with our puppies. We have classes here. We often do practice here. Good. Another thing that's important is things, no. Let's try that again. Come on. Come on, Smudge. Another thing that's important and why we're practicing again is there are a lot of posts that dogs can go to the bathroom and use the bathroom on or near. Our dogs shouldn't be sniffing them. Come here. They should just be walking by. So she did sniff it, so I'm giving her the opportunity to try again. And then I'll use her marker word and reward her if she chooses to walk by it. Come on, Smudge. Nice. Good girl. We're gonna walk by a couple more posts, and I'm gonna enforce her for walking by without sniffing. Come on. obedience. We've been practicing a lot of obedience when we were traveling. Come here, Smudge. Because we were in different people's homes. She stayed with different puppy raisers when she was in Georgia. She stayed with one other puppy raiser for a week, and then she also had day camps with other puppy raisers throughout that week. And we also stayed with with my family. So she had to get really comfortable in other people's homes, and one way that you can get them comfortable with that and keep them focused on you is practicing obedience. So we don't expect our dogs to be robots, but we do want them to respond to us because it shows that they're practicing their self-control and their good socialization and house manners. So we're gonna go ahead and practice a little bit, and you can hear the traffic, you can hear all the noises behind her, and she's going to have to ignore those distractions and engage with me. So practice that. Come here. Good job. Sit. Nice. Oh, that was loud. Down. No, down. Good girl. So you can see I'm actually using a lot less food with her. Just using some more verbal encouragement and verbal direction. I'm not using her marker word as often because these are all things that she's been exposed to. So my expectations, no, down. Down. There we go. Good job. So my expectations are a little bit higher than they were when we started. Nice. Which is why I'm not giving her, as much kibble. We're in a less stimulating environment. There are distractions around, but they're not something like kibble or other animals or food. So it's really great that we have this opportunity to practice some obedience while she's calm and cool and relaxed. Yeah. All right, so it looks like Miss Smudge is getting a little warm, so we're gonna go ahead and take her vest off and just let her walk back to the car. So let's go ahead and practice that. Come on. Good girl. So again, this is why the body handling is so important, because I'm reaching underneath her belly to get her clip. If I were blind or visually impaired, I'd start down here. I'd get to her, I'd feel the difference and get to her fabric. Then I'd reach my hands around, feel the clip and unclip it. So then I'm gonna ask her to get her little head out. Good job. And we'll go ahead and do a quick body session, handling session. So Smudge, down. No, down. Good girl. All right. Give you a quick belly rub. Yeah. That feels good. And touch her paws. Good job. Oh, you love it. It's like a little massage. All right, you ready to go? Come on. All right, and we're gonna head back to the car so she can get back into the air conditioning, and we will see you next week.